This ain't entertainment. This is a move. This is prophecy with a pulse. A soundtrack for the remnant. We don't just make music. We speak fire from the corners of the city to the gates of the kingdom. From survival to revival, from chemo chairs to dry bones rising. Yorelis Radio ain't just about beats. It's about power. Power to heal. Power to rise. Power to remember who we really are. We're street bred, spirit led, anointed with the oil of war and peace. We don't fold. We don't flinch. We go gangster on fear. We go holy on sickness. We go full of flames for the people of Yah. So if you're tired of dead religion, if you're done with fake healing, if your soul been searching for the real sound of heaven, you just tapped in. This is Yorelis, and this is the sound of faith on fire.
You never knew who you were, walking lost through borrowed land, called by names I never gave you, bruised by another man's hand. They stripped your story from your bones, told you lies till they felt true. But even when you didn't know me, I still knew you. You wandered in a world that hated you, a place you never did belong. Tested on like rats in cages, still I watched it all go wrong. They laugh while breaking body and mind, called it progress, called it proof. But every wound they carved in secret, I recorded as the truth. Oh, you never knew how long I loved you before your tears ever fell. I cried rivers up in heaven while you suffered here in hell. Yeah, you never knew my loyal love stayed even when you lost your way. What is loosed in heaven's chambers, let tears fall down on earth today. You were hated, but you were chosen. You were broken, but still mine. You never knew, but I've been holding you in my heart all this time. He told you faith was foolish, said your pain was just your fate. They rewrote your generation, put a clock on how long you'd wait. But I saw ships before they sailed, I heard chains before they clanged, I felt the crack of every whip before it ever struck your frame. Many, many years flowed with tears before your eyes could even cry. I grieved you while you grieved in silence, I heard every buried sigh. They fed you fear and called it science, fed you poison, called it hate. But the love they could not weaponize is the love I always say. Oh, you never knew how deep my promise, how unbroken was my word. Every curse they tried to seal you with, forsaken, you oppressed but not destroyed. You never knew, but heaven's been moving every time you cried out in your voice. I loved you when you didn't know your name. I loved you when you questioned mine. I loved you in the camps, the labs, the chains. I loved you through stolen time. They thought I turned my face away. They thought I broke my vow. But what they loosened in the heaven, I am answering now. Oh, wipe your eyes, lift your head. Your story isn't done. The tears you thought were wasted have already overcome. You are not cursed, you are called. You are not lost, you were led. You were planted in the fire, but resurrection's ahead. They tried to erase your reflection, but my image never fades. I wrote your worth before the womb. I spoke your life before the grave. This world was never your home. That's why your soul felt the strain. But I am gathering my people, calling each one by their pain. You don't belong to the system. You belong to my hand. And the love you never knew was there is about to make you stand. Oh, you never knew, but I was with you every step you couldn't see. When they treated you like nothing, I was shaping destiny. Oh, you never knew, but I'm restoring everything they tried to steal. Every tear that fell in secret, I am turning into healed. You were hated but beloved, you were crushed but still chosen. You never knew, but my loyal love was never broken. You never knew. You never knew, but now you do. Yeah.
Shabbat Shalom. Welcome to Rooted in Hebrew. It's one of these lazy days. I tell you, it's just today, just feel kind of lazy. But I'm glad you asked about me, Brother Robert. Shabbat Shalom, Brother Robert, as well as Sister Cynthia, Sister Patia, and Sister Deanna. What's that? Cozy? I'm sorry if I'm butchering up your name. I'm sorry about that. But all is well. I'm going to tell you something, Brother Robert. Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Brother Dave. Just yesterday, brother, I went to this site and I pulled up to the parking lot. And I just happened to catch, I'm looking for a space to park in because I got work to do there, or I had work to do there. And I just happened to see a car with a whole lot of stickers on. And it had a sticker, there was demonic stuff. And I don't know the name of this image, but it's an image of a goat with a man's body, but with a goat, and it's sitting in a chair. There's a child, a black child, and a white child. Shabbat Shalom, Sister Lenya, and as well as MM Cord. I know this. What is your name, sis? MM Cord. Shabbat Shalom. But anyway, I was like, and I was just looking at the car, and I said, people, I mean, I'm just saying to myself, that person just letting, that's bold. They letting them know that it seemed like it would appear to me that, all right, I'm sorry about that, bro. Brother McCord. I'm sorry. I was looking at the name wrong. I'm sorry. But anyway, I was looking at it, and I said, but I didn't think nothing of it. All right, people doing what they're doing. And so what happened, I goes in, I introduce myself, I tell this company what I'm there to do and things of that nature. And so I go back there and I start working, doing what I'm supposed to do. And here comes this dude, tall dude. And he just stared at me, big, like he was ready to fight. And I'm like, what's up? I mean, I kid you not. He just looked at me. And I'm like, well, what's up? He said, well, I'm here to, he was looking for something. I said, well, you need to talk to her. I don't work here. But when I'm looking at this dude and I'm looking at all his tattoos, that brother has, it wasn't a brother. That man has so much demonic stuff tattooed all over him. It would appear that he knew who I was, the way he stared at me. And I literally had to ask him, I'm like, man, are we about to fight or something? Shabbat Shalom, Sister Van P. Baphomet. Thank you, Sister Cynthia. Yeah, Sister Cynthia. And they wearing it. I'm serious. They are wearing it like a new pair of shoes or something. They're doing it. But with all of this that's going on, I mean, you have this the situation that's going over there in Iran. Brothers and sisters has always said this, that when we get closer to the end, AI is going to act a fool, and AI is doing it. You don't know what to believe now on the internet. They formulate these videos as if, you thinking this stuff is real, but it's AI generated. Now, it works well in company of countries and political people who wants to use that to deceive people. And they're doing this. I'm telling you, evil has stepped up its game. This is what evil has done. It has literally stepped up its game. And anything that the devil can use against you, he's using it. It could be something, brothers and sisters, it can be something that a childhood trauma. And you feeling, you know what, that don't bother me no more. The devil will try to reinvigorate that incident just to break your will. Brother Robert. And well, I got you on that one. I'm finna still put it up there. They're doing it, brother. I'm serious. They're doing it. We woke up, brothers, sisters. We know who we are. And we walked into, we ain't gonna say we walked into it. We was introduced to a dying system when we woke up. the system started to die. It did. Right then and there. The moment the Most High said, wake my people up, the system started dying. The Most High said, speed it up. It started to speed up. As soon as we woke up, things started to speed up. But at the same time, the Most High said he was going to do that anyway. All of these things that's going to be happening. It's going to be a lot of things that's going to come across our plate. It all depends on what you're going to eat. It's going to depend on what you eat. When Yahushua went out, he was led by the Spirit into the wilderness for 40 days and 40 nights. When did the devil attack him? When did the devil attack him? As soon as he felt hungry. The devil came to him because he felt, hey, he's weak now. Let me see what I can do. Now, mind you now, brothers, after his fast, yeah. Shabbat Shalom, Sister Angela. Thank you, sister. And with that, he came on him. He came on him. You know, he looked at it and said, hey, you hungry? You got authority, man, to turn these rocks into bread. Feed yourself. The devil was trying his best to get him to feed into his flesh. That's what he was doing. He was trying his best. And then he felt, hey, I went in with some bread, turning some stones into bread. Now, let me go ahead and give him this proposal, because he got to be weak. And he was weak, because the scripture said he felt hungry. But he wasn't stupid. And so, after so long, now, Brother Robert, I'm going to come back on that. Hold on. Yes, I'm going to come back on that, because that right there, the fasting, is going to be a necessity. It's going to be a necessity. But like I was saying, the devil came back upon Yahushua. He said, and he showed him all the kingdoms of the world and all this stuff here. Oh, now he was really getting on Yahushua's last nerve. That's what was going on. Now he went somewhere that Yahushua was not even trying to entertain. He didn't even want the thought. He said, if you do an act of worship to me, I can give you all this stuff. Oh, man, you done took him to a whole, man, please. And he did. He took Yahushua to a whole different level, and Yahushua went off on him. And he rebuked everything he said. He was trying his best to get Yahushua to feed into his flesh and to curse his spirit. More so against Yahuwah. That's what he was doing. That's what he was doing. And he put it out there. But Yahushua rebuked him, told him to go away. And what did he do? He fled away from Yahushua. And then the angels came down and they ministered to Yahushua. Brothers, the devil is going to do the same thing to us, the same thing. It's going to happen. He's going to do the same thing. Whatever traumatic experience you have went through, he going to try his best for you to think about it. If you got into it with a family member and you know y'all just disgruntled or whatever, you may have that bygones be bygones. The devil is trying to bring it back up just to get you caught up in this time of peace being taken away from the earth. If he can break your spirit, he's going to try his best to do just that. He's going to do it. But now, with all of this going on, brothers, this stuff that's going on in Iran, and like I said, brothers, we know what Yahushua said will be happening in the last days. We know this. Now, all this other stuff, I mean, AI is all over the place. It is. It's all over the media. Everybody, I mean, I ain't gonna say everybody, people that's using it, use it to draw attention and things to their that page. Brothers, be careful of what entertains you. Be careful. And I mean, oh, please. And let's not even get it twisted or misunderstood. They got images of our sisters out there looking provocative to lure people in. Now I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna say this. Majority of them, the videos are sisters, but then they'll come with other nation, but trust and believe. In order to draw attention, they got to be some curved up like a black woman in order to drive in that traffic. That's that entertainment, alluring entertainment. That's what's out there. Along with you got the stuff with the wars. You got that. You have so many different articles out there about what's going on in the world. Brothers and sisters, this stuff is alluring. Some of it, a lot of it, is meant to throw you off course. That's what it's meant to do off the top. It is what it is. These are the last days. AI is doing what it's supposed to do. Now, a report says that AI, something with the government, and they was questioning Trump about it, how it hit a school somewhere in Iran and it killed a lot of kids. But they put that system through AI, and AI made that decision. This needs to be bombed. And it was bombed, and some people was deleted. Kids was deleted. Shabbat Shalom, Brother Earl. I mean, I'll be looking at the name. And I said Good Life, and I kind of figured it was you, brother. This world, brothers, it is meant. This system is meant, not the world. This system is meant to throw us off course. Period. 150 girls. Whoo! Approximately. I got you, girl. But I tell you, this is what we got to contend with. And brothers, I'm telling you right now, you walking about minding your business and you feeling edgy, if you're feeling edgy, brothers and sisters, do not let this pass you. Demons are up on you. They're going to mess with you. You woke. You are that person or these people that they know they need to irritate, to break your will. He did it to Yahushua. But now when it started to get on your nerves, you rebuke it. Don't think that this is sci-fi. No, brothers. This is survival. And this is about the glory of the Most High's great and holy name. You are part of it. Yeah, that's the whole reason why I have that song. You never knew. You never knew. Then the Most High woke you up. Now you understand a lot more than you used to understand. You understand this. You are of a bloodline. The Most High said, hey, wake this person up. You woke up. You understood. And now with this awakening, I'm going to tell you what, this is what we do. We look for other brothers and sisters with that same mindset. That's what we do. But a word of caution also goes with it. A brother or sister may believe this or believe that, but they may not believe over here. Now, if it's not something that is faith damaging, all righty. I mean, move on until the Most High will rectify it. And he's going to do it. He's going to eventually rectify it. He understands what's going on. But it comes down to this moment when Yahushua was giving out an example, and it wasn't just him that was around when he was saying this. He had his disciples and John's disciples. They was all around. And he said, those that does not eat of his flesh and drink of his blood, and he used that analogy. Now, this is what happened, brothers. John's disciples, they left. They knew they got offended. This man talking about drinking his blood and eat his flesh. But Yahushua did not explain what he was saying. Or let's just go with this. They didn't allow him to explain himself. They got offended. And what did they left? They departed from him. But his disciples, they stood there. And they was asking questions too. But they stood there because they was hoping, hey, he's going to explain himself and we go better understand. And he did. He did. Brothers and sisters, we are at that same time. There's a lot of things that's out there. When something does not sit right with your spirit, you have the authority to break camp. That's what the Most High gives you. You have that authority. Sitting there going back and forth with a brother or sister over a scripture or something, brother and sister, that's a waste of time. It's going to lead into an argument and even a fight. But when you sit back and wait on the Most High, that's a different type of patience. Because you're not going to force the truth on no one. That's one thing we're not going to do. We're not going to force anything upon anyone. The only thing we can do, brothers and sisters, is be encouraging. And love your brothers and sisters. Because it's already bad. It's going to get worse. This is what the Most High said is going to happen. And we there. People preaching doom and gloom, which it is. And you have an increase of demon activity, not just upon the system, but upon the people. They understand who you are. They know they need to irritate you just as much that they have out there in the world. The world, they want to just continue to mislead the world. And they're doing a very good job at it because what? Especially here, the world here, people are moving without a sense of what's going on. It's like, well, they started a war, but you know what? The United States always lands on their feet, and that's their mentality. Shabbat Shalom, Brother Kenneth. I'm glad you came in today, brother. And this is how the world is moving. But then you have individuals saying that, hey, you need to stock up. If you ain't started doing this yet, you're already too late. Now, I'm about to go back to what Brother Robert said. That's that fasting. That fasting, brothers, he is telling the truth. Fasting is going to be needed in these times. Now, we got to go back to Yahushua. When he spoke about, do not be overeating, heavy drinking. That's scripture. Now, when we were asleep, please, we did everything but that. That's one thing we did. We did everything but that. And unclean foods, yes, we did. The world would say, hey, Satan knew exactly what he was doing. But when we woke up, we start to understand. Oh, now we understand why Yahushua said, do not be overeating and heavy drinking. Now we see. We understand that. Because that belly becomes a god. There was a friend of mine. Shabbat Shalom, Brother Daryl. Brother Daryl, where you been hiding at, brother? I'm glad you came in, brother. I really am. There was a friend of mine. We grew up together. She was always kind of a big girl when we was kids. But as she got older, the doctors told her, hey, you first thing, you got to give it to some of these doctors. And they know the diet of African Americans. And they be like, well, they got to a point they ask you now, do you eat a lot of pork? And they be telling you, you probably want to cut down on the pork. But this is what they told this sister. They said, you want to cut down, we've got to get your weight down. You need to stop eating this and things. And the sister said, I never forget this. She said, he must be crazy. What I'm supposed to do, starve myself to death? It wasn't starvation that took her out. It wasn't. It was the overeating. And I think Felicia, she died at the age of, she was like 20, 21. She had a heart attack. That's what happened to the sister. She's not the only one I knew of. But Yahushua had warned us. And so that leads back to fasting, brothers. My wife had a problem with her blood pressure, all right? And so she told me she was dizzy. I said, I think you need to fast. I said, you fast, it's going to go down. And so she did fast, and she drank water. She drank water with brown sugar and sea salt. It alkalines the water, and it keeps you hydrated. Man, the next day she went and tested her blood pressure. It was like 120 over 80. It was going down. But she's saying that, hey, this fast, and she only fasts like 12 hours. 12 hours from getting up to that evening. And then she ate. Brother Robert is correct, brothers, that fasting, that's going to be a necessity. It's going to be something that we're going to need. Shabbat Shalom, according to Yah 7. Yes. Yeah, brown sugar and sea salt. When I was in Tanzania, because I got sick, and I didn't know what was going on, but I was dehydrating fast. I was dehydrating very fast. And so once this guy told me, he said, oh, you coming from America, you need to drink brown sugar and sea salt with your water. And I mean, he was on point. And that's what I did. And I drank water with the sea salt and brown sugar, did right every day, and I never had that problem again. Never. But this fasting, brothers, and like I said in previous conversations, I do understand brothers and sisters who may have medical issues that fasting is not good for them, due to diabetes or diabetic or things of that nature. But this is my encouragement. Start small. Start small because it's going to be needed. It's going to be needed in this system. The system, brothers, we already know what it's trying to do. It's trying to use food as a bargaining chip. First, Matthew, what was that script? Matthew chapter 24. I got to look the verse up. Then it talks about food shortage. This is man's doing. Man is manipulating the food source. So now they got to bring in a calamity to bargain with people, to make sure people stay in their lane. This is what the world is setting itself up for. What does it do for you? Or it just keeps you hydrated. Brown sugar and sea salt, it keeps you hydrated. You're only using like a teaspoon of salt, sea salt now, and it's like four teaspoons of brown sugar. But I put it in a big. I don't just put it in an 8 ounce glass of water now. No. I put that in a big bottle of water. That's what I do. But the brother, when he told me that, it worked for me. And Hidia, she still do it down to this very day. Yes. But the fasting, brothers. But when it's all over said and done, brother, we want to continue to stand firm. That's what we want. And we do not want to be a bargaining chip. Yes, the fasting, brother, is going to be, The fasting is going to be for us, brothers. When a brother or sister put that really into play, you start to stand out. And then when the time do come, when things are scarce, you didn't practice fasting, your body is accustomed to it. Oh yeah. That's when you will be able to assist the weaker brother or sister. Not to say that you're trying to get them to be greedy, but you do know what you can pass on to the brother or sister. Because now you practice fasting. That's the beauty of it. Shabbat Shalom is a melody. You just getting home from out of town? All right. Hey, I'm glad you made it back home safe, sister. This awakening, brothers, it is a beautiful thing. Let's not get it twisted or misunderstood. It is. We're seeing some things. We are seeing some things. And yeah, don't get me wrong. I've kind of felt that this political atmosphere was lying about what was going on over there until people started saying, hey, no, they lying about this and they lying about that. And truthfully, brothers, we don't know what's going on. All we know, hey, Luke 21, Matthew 24 are being fulfilled right as we speak, as well as Obadiah. Well, shoot, what? Our book is being fulfilled. Period. The Most High said he's going to speed it up. Oh, good night. Who was that? I think it was Brother Robert who said this a couple of weeks ago. Prophecies are unfolding, and we can't hardly keep up. When the Most High says he's going to speed it up, brothers and sisters, I kid you not, I never imagined it would be like this. But fasting, brothers, it's going to be a necessity for those that can do it and put it into practice. That's going to be a blessing. That's going to be a blessing. It's going to turn out for a blessing. And then at the same time, you're not feeding into the system what it always fed to us. And especially when we was asleep. They fed us so many different lies, brothers and sisters, it wasn't even funny. Pastors and things back in the days, I remember they was preaching from a pulpit, having heart attacks and strokes. Those were those days. Now, a sense of accountability has got us on a different road, and that's what they're awakening. Because when we start to understand this awakening, when the Most High giving us the understanding of this awakeness, we started to move in a different beat. We weren't following the world, and the world got upset. The world got upset, and so hey, now here we go. We got to have a people that we can knock around. These Negroes done woke up. They ain't listening to us no more. But don't get me wrong now. They are trying their very best to hold on to our family members that are still asleep. They're doing their very best to do that. They are. I'm gonna speak on this. Coming from being a Jehovah's Witness, Jehovah's Witnesses was all about shirt and tie, all about it. They're letting the collars down now. They don't come. I mean, I was shocked to find this out. They don't wear. They don't wear the neckties. They come to your house in a casual way. Now, knocking on your doors, that's getting. It's like it's fading out. It's like it's fading out. The sisters, Jehovah's Witnesses, they can go to the Kingdom Halls now with pants. They can wear pants. I was like, wow, okay. This is what they're doing to appeal to keep them asleep. They and brothers, I always felt this way. When the Most High said you should not eat blood, I'm a firm believer of that. But the people, Jehovah's Witnesses, some people who felt that, hey, eating medium rare meat, they said that's juices. That's what they say. But I'm going to tell you something. The Society of Jehovah's Witnesses, the ones who make the calls, did a letter, put that letter out and said, you cannot tell an individual that they're eating blood. If they want to eat a medium rare steak, that should be up on their conscience. Now, this is supposed to be people who are speaking up for the Most High. But then they made a leeway. Because you could take a napkin, dip it in what they call juice, and look and see what it is. It's called blood to me. And the thing about this, brothers, is this. They made things a little bit more, what's the word? They just gave them, they opened up a door. And they attempt. Well, they ain't no attempt. They did. They made it sound like it was holy. And what do you think? I'm surprised to see so many of us. I mean, I'm talking about Jehovah's Witnesses. When I was in it, that was falling for that. They literally fell for it. They go out there and they get a medium cooked burger or whatever. No, and I had some reservation. I still do. I still have reservation for it. Either you go follow man or you want to follow the Most High. And I was that way when I was a Jehovah's Witness. Period. But this is what they put out. Now, there was a group of these people that felt that they should be able to drink. I mean, a part of their culture was drinking wine with their dinner. They made a leeway for that. They made a leeway for it. And so, and again, that didn't sit right with me. I'm looking at who am I? And I just told other people, I was like, wait, I don't agree with that. Now, you are Jehovah's Witness, and you tell another Jehovah's Witness you don't agree with what the society said. They look at you and call you an apostate. You going against the society because they got themselves built up in a way that they're deceiving people. I mean, they are deceiving people. And now, and a lot of them, they states, I'm gonna wait on whatever the society tell me. I'm gonna do it because they seriously believe that the Most High sent these people, the faithful and discreet slave. That's what they call themselves, to look over their spiritual well-being. And it was Brother Earl that said this. I never forget this. Brother Earl said this. Religion is going to hand its people over to the beast system. He's not lying, brothers. I mean, good night. If you're just standing by and you're looking at it, it's going to go down that way. It's going to go. This is a sad, pathetic system in which we live in, and we all are affected. If you are calling upon the name of Yahushua HaMashiach, trust and believe, you got that hate on you. And now, I'm going to say this, brothers. And I do not mean no disrespect to no one. When it comes to Yahushua, well, you know what? Let me fall back. Who named Abraham? Who named Sarai? The Most High did. Jacob to Israel, the Most High changed their names. Now, that's a set apart change. Think about that for a moment, brothers. The Most High named his people. How is it? Now, this is just me now. How is it the Most High gave Yahushua his name? And Yahushua, he stated that, hey, somebody else go come and claim that he's me and you're going to believe him. And it's happening right as we speak. We still call Christ, Jesus Christ, but his name is Yahushua. And Yahuwah named him. That's a holy stance. You have the Most High who named his son. We woke up. No, this is my son, Yahushua. We got next. Shabbat Shalom. We got next. Oh man, where you been, bro? It's been a moment. That was a long vacation, but I'm glad you're in, brother. I'm just messing with you. But because I see some brothers still saying Jesus Christ and things of that nature, and they say Israel. But if you know his name, you call him by his name. It's just like Brother Robert. Brother Robert walking down the street, and I'm calling him Bulu. And, you know, he's looking upside my head. Well, who you calling Bulu? You know, if you want his attention, you go call Brother Robert. Brother Robert. You call him Bulu, he go look around down there. He's looking at me, but he calling me Bulu. Is the child touched in the head? Brothers, we woke up. We woke up. And I tell you, when we wake up, we start to learn a lot of things. But one thing we learned is his name, his true name. If it gets to a point, well, I know when it gets to that point, when it gets to that point, when you are in need of the Most High, because some people still call him God, or Yahushua, call that wrong name and see what happens. And you say you woke. Don't put him to the test. He said he is not that one to be mocked. His name is a set apart name for a legitimate reason. Period. And I mean, that's, you have hold on, I'm gonna do it this way. If if the Most High Yahuwah changed Sister Melody's name, if he changed her name to Rebecca, it's going to be Rebecca Thomas. Am I lying? It's going to be that. If the Most High changed your name, because why? Every breath you take, brothers, sisters, comes from the Most High. If you want that privilege of breathing revoked, cross them. Cross the Most High. We woke. We are woke and we are living and seeing things just go by. Bible prophecies come into play. Right now, things look, we've seen a big change. That's one thing we have seen. We've seen a major change. And I tell you, and when the Most High said he's going to speed it up, brothers, sisters, 2019 ain't been that far ago, but it is. That time came in and just, whoo, 5 years go by like it's 2 years. We have some things. I ain't gonna say a lot. We have some things, brothers, that we have to really pay attention to more than we used to do. If we're going to call on the Most High, you got to call on his name. Now, for the ones that calling themselves us, the Rev 29 people, they said that name is too holy for them to call. All right. It's like you already know what's going to happen to them. And then at the same time, they claiming a people that they're not associated with by blood, not even by deeds. Period. Oh, according to Yah 7, that time, and the Most High said he's going to speed it up. I'm serious. I'm still blown by it. I am absolutely blown by it. Time. It just, You just can't explain it, but it's moving and it's quickly. I mean, brothers and sisters, it's going to happen. The day is going to happen. The day is going to come. The day is going to come where things going to get turned up a tad bit. That tad bit going to be so recognizable. Yeah, we're going to be more alert then. Right now, we're seeing some things. And it's like these threats that are being made are all over the place. Oh, you need to stock up on some food. You need to do this. They talking about California is on alert from Iran. These are the threats. But you know what? It's not necessarily putting us in fear. Putting us on alert, different story. Now, that's what it's doing. You're right, sis. Now, people are beating women. Oh, yeah. And they turn it on them. I was speaking about this, by the way, 2 weeks ago, I think. What's the dude's name? I keep on forgetting that dude. Tucker Carlson. Yeah. They're calling these people out. Now, whether that man is still living, I do not know. I do not know. But AI has come into play, and they're using it. They are literally using AI. I mean, if that is the situation, I mean, brother, they got what? And then, like I said, it's entertainment. They got these showing these babies dancing and things. I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks funny and things and all that, but it should not consume our time. You'll be surprised how much time you'll spend on the phone, flipping and swiping and looking. I'm serious. And it's made to get your attention. Never before in history have we been so occupied with entertainment. Now, I'm not saying all entertainment is bad, brothers. No, I'm not saying that. When you flip on the brother's channel and he's speaking on truth, you've been entertained with truth. You're giving glory to the Most High Yah. You're understanding who Yahusha is, what he did, and what he's talking about. That's the entertainment that saves your life, that builds faith. Hold on. Do it this way. Boom. All right, Sister Cynthia, I decided to go to the park just because of says I wish it was. Still got snow here, and it's melting and things, but whew. Let me tell you something, sis. Be careful. Be careful. They're not going to tell you this. The government's not. No, they're not going because you're messing with the money. I got to come back on that, what I'm going to say. But anyway, going out, brothers, if we're going to, just like Sister Cynthia decided to go to the park, you got to be on your P's and Q's going to the park. Truthfully, you are not the target. You're not the target. But if you get caught up in it, you're collateral damage. That's what it's. That's how they look at it. But we got to be on guard now. We do. Now it's them that they're trying to hurt. It's them that they see. Hey, all you have ever done was disrupt people's lives. Come over to different lands, steal this here. If people didn't, if the government didn't move to your beat, you had them deleted. Now you done lost strength. You done lost strength. Now, the world, brothers, and then this is just me now. They seeing weakness. They seeing it. I would not be surprised that they're contemplating. I mean, it's just like it's like a guarantee. They're contemplating what they're going to do, but trust and believe. They understand the strength. So we go cut them down. We got to cut down where they cannot get back up. That's what's on the horizon. I mean, from a scriptural standpoint also. From a scriptural standpoint, God the Most High said, now I know there are some other brothers out there that says that, and they preach it, that this place is the promised land. Me, I do not believe that. I don't see a scripture that supports that. And now what they're going by, I do not know. And like you brothers, like I stated, I do not dabble outside of the scriptures. Now, one brother made a comment, and I do not agree with him. He said the book of Enoch is a forgery. He was talking about the book of Jasher. Brothers, and this is just my encouragement. We got some things that people did in the Bible. They went in and took different words out. When what was that? When the scripture stated, the old Bible stated that sodomy was a sin, what did man do? He changed it. They call it fornication now. It changed the whole meaning. Fornication means to have sex without being married. That's the meaning of fornication. Now, what happened to sodomy? It got a ticket. It got a ticket go pass. That's what it did. But now you look at what Yahushua said in, what was it, Luke 21? The days of Lot will be in this time of the end. And they're doing the things they did in Lot last time. It's happening. But they changed the word. That's what they did. So, brothers, when you state that the book of Enoch is a forgery, no, brothers, I will be very careful of saying that. I will be very careful. Yeah, there were some brothers that spoke about the book of Jasher. You can't believe everything that you read. That's true. That's true. But as a whole, no, brothers, I'm not that bold. And I'm not even trying to get down that way. I done went through the book of Jasher. You have Joshua in the Bible who spoke about the book of Jasher. Is it not written in the book of Jasher? But for a brother to claim it's a forgery, hold on now. That's a bold statement. And some brothers are standing 10 toes down on it. But it's a very dangerous statement. Ooh. When the Most High said that we was going to lose everything of who we are and what we know and things of that nature, brothers, sisters, we lost it down to our Hebrew language. Now, whether brothers saying they're teaching you know how to read Hebrew, okay, but I'm looking at it, it's lost. I mean, brothers. I'm not knocking brothers that go out there and want to learn Hebrew, but when the Most High brings that back up on you, trust and believe, He know exactly what to do and how to do it. Not saying that we should be late. We should be just what's the word? I'm gonna put it this way, brothers. When it comes to that, to each his own. But to call out the book of Enoch as a forgery, I can't rock with that, brothers. I cannot. That's just like saying that the fallen angels, it's a myth. And at the same time, we're seeing nothing but demon activity, and especially upon Yah's people. Our entertainment, brothers, in this time, it's like you got to nick and pick it, and you got to know when to shut it off. And don't get me wrong, brothers. I mean, we're not robots. We're not robots. And we are looking for a time where we don't have to be in captivity. We are. And we want to be around brothers and sisters who have that same mindset. That's what we desire. We desire to be in a land that is of our own. But with all of that, brothers, that responsibility comes right along with it. Now, mind you, you do have some brothers and sisters out here preaching, being comfortable, living in a different place and things of that nature. I do not push that. And the reason why I say that, brothers, is money is going to be no good. Eventually, it's going to be no good. And then, usually, when you're comfortable, some things falls to the side. And so, being comfortable, brothers, it's like brothers, as long as we are in captivity, I don't care where you flee. You can go to Thailand, the Bahamas. You're still under Satan's system. You can never truthfully say you're comfortable. And especially you being Israel. When the Most High takes you away from his sight, the devil that is, that's when you're up under the Most High's nose. You're up under his system. And you still have to be on your P's and Q's because, hey, we have laws that we abide by. Being comfortable, brothers? No. I find that to be a very dangerous position to be moving. You got to stay alert. You got to stay alert. You're in Satan's system. And yes, we are. What was that, brother? To a degree, I understood what Truth Unedited put out yesterday. I got it. Yeah, I understood it. And for brothers and sisters that's waiting on the Most High, yeah, I take my hat off to you. And that's what we should do. For other brothers and sisters, if you feel that you got, I'm not knocking you. I'm not. Some people just tired of the same old system, the way this system here is getting down. Seeing what man is up to, what man is trying to do. When it's all over said and done, brothers and sisters, man is trying their best to get rid of the Most High. That's what he's doing. They're trying their very best. If they can make you believe God is walking about with his hair slicked over to the side, with blue eyes, they would do it. And we've seen and have seen this is what they do. They want you in captivity. We woke up from spiritual captivity. That's what we did. We understood, hey, the lie that they told, the laws are done away with. The laws are not done away with. Now we're seeing everything that they pushed out. Those curses are reversing. Now, this one curse, this one particular curse that they pushed out, that the laws are done away with. Oh, brothers, what do you think is happening with their laws? They're fading until it gets to a point where there will be no law on this planet Earth. People are going to do what they're going to do. You've seen the movies that brothers. I mean, what? Oh, what is the thing called? What's that movie called? They made 3 of them. But it was a day, a 24-hour that they can do anything they wanted to do and not be held accountable. Yes. When they came against us and told that the laws are done away with, brothers, did not Yahushua say, "Cursed are the ones that do not keep my Father's law"? Who do you think he was talking to? He wasn't talking to the world. He was talking to, according to Yah 7, Sister Cynthia, Sister Van Pete, Brother Dave, me. That's who he was talking to. His people. We didn't understand because we was like, we was in La La Land. And we seen the dope pushers, the drug dealers, we seen all of it, the drive-bys. But his word stood on truth. We was cursed. We was cursed. They taught the lie. We believed the lie. We got cursed by it. Now, the curse that they taught, and we speaking globally. This is going to happen globally. They taught that our laws is done away with, and it affected us. It did. Yahushua said, "My people are destroyed due to a lack of knowledge." And we were. Now, what the Purge. Thank you, Sister Patia. That's the name of those movies. The Purge. And along with this time with our brothers, that's going to be a tribulation. That's going to be a tribulation. Now, I'm not trying to put fear in nobody, but that's going to be a time when you're going to have to separate yourself. That's going to be a time when you will have to literally separate yourself. You got a lot of brothers. The hatred that was poured onto us, that hatred, brothers, it's turning. Some other people are being just as hated now, but they're not being hated in a holy way. We was hated by means of holiness. That's what we was hated by. We was being hated because we are associated with the Most High. Although we didn't know it, we was hated. Now, there's another hate, and this is from nations to another nation, kingdom against kingdom. All of this is happening. And their hate is on another level. And when they're talking about demolishing things, yeah, this is what this world is about. They came to, the world is coming to a conclusion. That's what it is. We have things, we're out here working every single day. Let's not even talk about work. But we got to do it. We're in captivity. But no matter what, brothers, no matter what we're doing, we got to continue to stand firm. We got to continue to stay on watch. We got to, especially to what we hear, see, and do. Because now we understand, hey, the laws, this is what the law said, we should be doing this, we should be doing that. And I do agree with some brothers out there that said that we cannot truthfully contend with the laws until we are back on our land. And that's true. I believe that. I believe that. As long as we're in captivity, brothers, like like this here, we don't know what we're eating. We do not. We don't even know what we're drinking for that matter. I'm talking about even tap water. Brothers, I went to a water filtration system in the city of Chicago. I said, not living. Brothers, they put so much bleach in that water. And at one time, there was an oil spill in the Lake Michigan. That water came through the faucet with that little residue on top, that little oily rainbow. But then it was telling that's okay to drink. Sister Cynthia, I don't blame you. I do not blame you. We don't know what we're eating. They're jacking up all of these, the food, the grapes. Brothers, these grapes looking so big, but there's no seeds in them. But they're making them appealing to the people. Oh, look at the grape, they're so big. Hey, now they're not understanding. You're paying by the pound. They manipulated what the Most High put in place. They wanted, they're trying to get a bigger yield. They're trying to make money. And what? Brothers, this is a very dangerous system we are in. When I go to the store, yes, I read canned goods. I do. I read them. And I picked up a can of chili. I said, let me see what's in this stuff. It's our beef and beans. Read the back of it. It's pork and beef in some of it. But this is what we have to do with this awakening. Yes, please, we got to pay more than the usual attention with this awakening. That's not the only thing they got. With the grapes, it's the strawberries. They done figure out how to manipulate it. But brothers and sisters, this stuff here that they're doing in the system is not new. It's not new. And they don't have to grow it in no dirt. No. But the system, they know exactly what they're doing. We have always been the guinea pig, brothers. And unfortunately, some of our brothers are still guinea pigs of this system. You know what? Being awakened, Brother Earl, we understand that. But our family members who still sleep, no, some of this, I don't, this just, it's just like they're moving as if the world is not changing, and the world is changing. But we got to continue to stand firm. Everything that's around us, brothers, the ones I'm talking to you, awakened ones, it's meant to nearby affect you. Like I stated about a month ago about the family TV shows now. They drawing our people in. They opening up the doors, the devil is. Let these people in. Let them entertain. Let them tell you how to get down. And brothers, our people, we going in. They going in there sitting at the devil's den. They're going in, they want to be famous. The devil, like, I will give you, hey, how much money you want? I need for you to do this here. I need for you to do that there. That's the devil's den, brothers. That's the devil's den. Entertainment. Now you got so-called family shows. They're pushing that. I mean, our people are going through that door, brothers. It's one show. I never seen the show. Just seen clips on it on TikTok. And this family, they just going back and forth cursing and stuff. But it's like a audience in the back laughing and I'm like, what is this here? But it's supposed to be on, what is it, like a BET Plus? I didn't even know they had a BET Plus. But anyway, they feeding the world. The devil literally opened up the door and said, Israel, come on in and feed the people. Brothers, this awakening, you're the ones who's supposed to be feeding the world, telling them, hey, this is who we are. This is what we're supposed to be doing. Now we got two different, you have one family moving in two different directions. One's going to the laws. The others still believe the laws are done away with, and they're living by their flesh. Same people. But these are the ones who, brothers. And so, I mean, I don't watch it. I don't. I mean, I'm not a person that, I'm not a fan of cursing, period. And I see how the devil is using our people. Yeah, we entertained the world. We did. Back in the, let's say, I didn't understand the music then, 70s. Yeah, it was all about love and things of that nature. Then it started to, music started to gravitate to more sinful ways, that is. And it did. Right down to this very day. A woman is a bee. They're saying the same old thing, just a different beat. But with this awakening, like I said, brothers, we got to continue to stand firm. And standing firm, hey, pick and choose your entertainment. That's just my encouragement. And the devil, yes, he has opened up that door, brothers. He has opened up that door. And he is, he's fighting. He's fighting for his survival. And he's fighting to use Yah's people to lure the world to its destruction. I tell you, it's sick and pathetic. The system in which we are in. And the Most High said it's going to get worse. Whoo-wee. I'm just looking for the day. I'm looking for the day where they will have, they're going to come up with a law where it's going to be legal for a person to marry their dog or cat. It's not going to shock me. This is Satan's system. This is his system. We are pleading with the Most High to show his mighty hand. That's what we're doing. We're the ones who's telling the world to turn around, repent. And the Most High said the world don't want to do that. The world do not want to do that. If you love Satan, trust and believe. There is life and there's death. You're gonna make a choice. You like anything about Satan's system, you go die with it. He's death. Who do you think introduced death to the human family? He did. He did not take them to the tree of life. He didn't. He did not manipulate Eve to the tree of life. He went straight to death. There's not, brothers and sisters, there's not going to be no one here riding that fence. Oh, I like some things in Satan's system. I like some things in Yahuwah's system. No, the Most High he's not even trying to entertain it. He's not. Either you will be for him or you're not. And it's getting down to that point. And some people, brothers, they willfully are choosing Satan's system. They like the evil that's here. Or they got power. They may feel, I got money, I got this, I got that, I got this, I got that. All that stuff is, brother, it's going to fade. That's what it's going to do. No, he's not about that life, sis. He's not. But we are encouraged. Keep on seeking the laws. Keep believing in these laws. Keep putting the Most High first and foremost. That's what we should be doing. Going back and forth with brothers, man, please. Yeah, we know what the book of Matthew say. Some going to mislead us, deceive us. And he talking about your own brothers. You got to be on game when it comes to some of our brothers. Like when the brother said that the book of Enoch is a forgery. No, bro. I mean, I can't hold to that. I cannot. And don't get me wrong. There's a whole lot of awakening going on. And then too, I look at it like this, brothers. I don't think neither one of us can go through a scripture and really analyze a book and say this or say that. The Most High will let you know. You ain't got to go that deep into it. His spirit is going to bind with you. And you're gonna know how to move, where to move. If you sincerely are seeking the Most High, trust and believe. David was one. King David. No. King David did not even entertain of putting another God worship before his face. No, King David wasn't even trying to have that. Any idols? No, he wasn't doing that. Getting into some mishaps? Yeah, he did that. But when King David died, the Most High said, my loyal servant, David, is dead. He told Solomon that. He called him his loyal servant. Brothers, you're going to make mistakes. We all going to do it. When you have a deep-seated love and respect for Yahuwah, you ain't trying to have anything above him. You're not. You're not trying to do that. You're not even trying to entertain that. Now, the world has made, don't get me wrong, the world has manipulated a lot of us. It did. And especially when it comes down to food, overeating, yeah, we got ourselves. But now this is that time for us to start rectifying matters. We know what things are hindering us. We know what we need to do. We just got to start putting it into practice, step by step. The world taught us, hey, this or that, and they taught us and they had us in the belief. They said that the Most High was patient, but they kind of put that on the back burner. They made him out to be, if you don't do this, you dead. But the Most High said, I'm a loving, patient Elohim. And he understands where we're coming out of. And he understands everybody's shortcomings, weaknesses, and things of that nature. He knows. And he knows, hey, when a servant is just lollygagging, he knows. We're not going to sit up here and think we're going to play the Most High. That's one thing. I mean, you can sit there and play that role if you want to. I mean, but I'm not even trying to entertain that. It's yes, it is, precious sister, according to Yah 7. And we're going to see it more and more. These days, brothers, they're going to be it's going to be faith changing. Period. We, as the awakened people, we still have a responsibility to our family. Encourage when we can encourage, live scripture here or there and things of that nature. We do our best to do that. We do understand it can get touchy now. We do understand. And the Most High knows it. He knows it. Now, how he's going to rectify that remains to be seen. But it's going to be rectified. But this is my encouragement, brothers. Stay on point. It is a privilege to be awakened by the Most High. It is a privilege. And you know where you belong. You know who you are. Hold on to that. The devil do not want you to hold on to it. Anytime you're talking about going back to these laws and you're talking about the laws, trust and believe, you're on the devil's radar. You are. Because that's one thing he do not want you to be going back to, and that's the Most High. He's standing in front of the Most High. We got to continue to knock him down by prayer. Prayer, rebuking. This is what we need to do on a daily basis. But brothers, sisters, continue to pray for your brothers and sisters out there. There are some situations out there, brothers and sisters, it's unbelievable. You still got brothers and sisters going through slavery and treated like slaves and worse than a slave. Satan is on the attack. He understanding his time is short. It's short. And especially with this awakening, he's nervous. He's vibrating. And now his people are calling on the name of Yahuwah through Yahusha. That's dangerous for him. Very dangerous. Now he's starting to see the flame in Yah's people. That's very dangerous for him. Brothers, continue to put the Most High and pray. Put the Most High on high with glory. This is what we should be doing, because trust and believe, each and every last one of us are going to call out for the Most High to show his mighty hand, to show the world is calling truthfully when it's all over said and done. Well, really, truthfully, it's his people who's calling for him. It's his people who is calling for him. The world, now, the world cannot get to the Most High. They can't even get to Yahusha. They got to go through you. You too, Brother Robert. I'm about to close it out also. They got to go through you. Period. They're not going to step over you, Israel. Because we answer to who? Yahusha. They can never step over you. They got to go through you. Brothers and sisters, walk on water. Attack your flesh. And like Brother Robert said, try your best, brothers. This is his encouragement, my encouragement. Start playing with, no, I ain't gonna say it's playing. Start looking into fasting and see how long you can do it. Just put yourself to the test. Because fasting, brothers, truthfully, in the very part of the end, fasting is going to be something that we're going to need. And on that note, brothers and sisters, you all be safe out there. Enjoy today. And you brothers, keep your head up, be safe. There's a whole lot of stuff that's going on out there in the world. And like I said, continue to pray for your brothers and sisters. And on that note, brothers and sisters, shalom.